Dun 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 dun. Appreciate it. Let me drop this.
Typhoon on Georgia, directly on the center. If we can get a bomb in, that'd be great.
Holy shit.
Typhoon down, good shot.
Oh, I got a radio backpack. Let's go. These niggas gonna spawn on me. Uh-uh.
Was that all? Can we get a strike at Colorado? Can we get an airstrike at Colorado?
Something about you, girl. This is not a good spot. Rip. God damn it.
Okay, we're moving into Colorado.
The not bring the right fucking gun for this shit.
Just another time for
What are you playing?
Arma. Fuckers. Take that, bitch. Fucking got my legs fucking broken shit. Grayson, you gotta make it.
Yes, can we get another run at Colorado, please? Another airstrike?
No, I don't. I have med supplies, but I don't have
Okay.
it
Damn. You said what? Yeah. My legs are broke though. Oh shit. Hell yeah.
There you go, brother.
Appreciate you, bro. Damn game is so fucking loud. Okay, yeah. Let me go down there.
Where you need to strike at Colorado.
We got Phoenix in Colorado right now. We got Phoenix. Mean ground.
Let me hit my neck before I fucking get any closer. I'm dead.
Utah 10% capture.
So yeah. There's the That's so heavy.
Transport leaving me in 20 seconds. one alongside Big Mickey.
Shut up, bro.
God damn it.
What's up?
Oh, hi. Have you played your anything? I don't think you did. Will you play?
I will. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I got it. Hopefully we don't get boomed. I don't want to get boomed. Oh yeah. Turn. Next. Ooh, I don't like that song. How do I fucking... I don't know how the fuck that works. I think that's fine. I don't know. Check my pins. Got you, fucker. Damn server's fucking fucked up. Get inside. Actually, nigga had a stinger. Let me take that off.
Strong, bro. Yes. I'm so yes. I'm like, you gonna help me as Diddy with the blog or what? Diddy with the blog? Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, bro. Diddy with the podcast? Yeah, bro. You say jump, I say how high, bro. What we doing? Okay. Diddy with the podcast. Diddy with the
Show the helicopters. I see it. Bro, how do you lock on with the fucking stinger? God damn it. Actually, fuck this shit. no storage over here. So. Golly.
Enemy helicopter coming from the northeast. He's coming back around. Pilot's down, pilot's down.
Yeah. Not the right thing to do. Yeah. Actually, I'll just take that. No way, I only have 4 fucking minutes. Fucking Hasbula.
Hey, can you knock some trees down on this side of the building? Yeah, I fucks with you, my boy. I appreciate you.
They're out there, two of them, in the door. No way I didn't fucking kill him.
Yeah.
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 Caught in the fire here. Bro, what the fuck? What, am I not shooting anything? Like, how is this nigga killing me and I'm not killing him? Oh shit. Gotta do something real fast.
I hope you guys are still alive there in Texas.
Oh, I am on profile too. Chilling. I am chilling. Go fuck 'em up. Damn it. Fuck. This is bad. So cursed. One motherfucking second. Come on now. Button 4, make that down on the D-pad. Now we're locked. Oh yeah. Whoa. Shit. Ooh, hello, buddy. Bye-bye, buddy. Oh shit, that sucks. Can't fucking see shit. Hello. Bye-bye. Fucking sick. It's a vehicle. Fuck 'em. Let 'em know I'm here. I ain't no bitch. Uh-oh. I might be a bitch. He didn't see me.
Yeah, what am I inside, big man?
Uh-oh. $29 FPS, so crazy. We got a wild run. Oh shit.
Yo, what's up, Mikey? What you doing, bro? You chilling? You killing?
Shit,
Yeah, chilling, bro.
killing.
Hey, Mike, what if, like, bro, think about it, like, I don't know, dude, what if, bro, come on, bro.
I might be onto something. Gotta run so far. You ran so far. Alright, they're gonna fucking take this hell out. Yep, it's already taken. Go get a fucking helicopter. helicopter. Let's go get a helicopter. Uh-oh. I saw you, buddy. I don't like that. Where these motherfuckers at? I know they want to fucking try to cap this base.
Can we get a mechanic to come fix our Typhoon, please? Alright, copy that. I will pack your truck time, thanks.
I don't think got a mechanic on you though, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah, I thought I'd try and say it.
Mechanic, it's $650 an hour. So I know. To the gov, man. Taxes will pay it. What seems to be the issue with your vehicle? The radio mechanic has arrived. Yeah, man, what's wrong with the vehicle?
I got a fucked up tire and my gas tank is leaking and we're running out of gas. Somebody can help a fella out.
Well, it's mile and fixed tire.
Copy that. Bring the truck. Just bring your truck. Just bring your truck over. Oh, and we got candy, so you don't need to grab anything to eat.
got that guy on the roof. Say that again, you sounded hella in.
after the arm triangle.
Honesty has always been our policy, but the choir's new.
Get ready for the epic battles under the scorching summer sun and War Thunder. Scalding hot new
Triangle position, and Dennis Bazooka is grimacing on his face like that. And by the way, in the backstage thing that he said, I wasn't even in a submission position. Then why was your face looking like that, dude? Guy was like this in the arm triangle, like that, and he was like, the submission wasn't even in. Interesting. But then the question is whether or not he tapped. He didn't tap. But if a referee sees you in a submission position, which it was an arm triangle. It wasn't the perfect. You never know how much of a squeeze someone's got, and an athlete like Bogdan Grad is going to have a hell of a squeeze. And Dennis Bazooka did a motion with his hand that really did closely resemble a little light tap on the leg of Bogdan Grad. It's just not something that you do to convince a referee you're still in there and you're not tapping. He kind of like gently double tapped Bogdan Grad's thigh. And it was just a weird movement from him. So it just kind of looked like a tap. It looked like a sort of half-assed, I don't really want to tap, but I did kind of tap. And Bogdan Grad got the submission victory over Dennis Bazooka. Really good win. I picked him to win. Would he have won the overall fight? Probably. I mean, if he got that second round, but you can't say. Maybe Bazooka would have came back in the third. Or maybe he would have escaped that and had a good end to the second round. He had a great start to it, but with that submission position taken into consideration, I still would have given the round to Bazooka, to be honest with you. So there's an argument, but he kind of fucking tapped, dude. Don't do something that looks very much like a tap. You know? That's just the one thing you don't do. So far, I'm acing the predictions. That's going to go downhill real soon, but not yet. Not yet. Borislav Nikolic versus Mark Vologdin. Vologdin, time for flyweight, or we're going to the PFL. He nearly took out Borislav Nikolic. Nikolic was one of the fighters that I was most looking forward to fighting on this card. Because I thought he was one of the better prospects out of Serbia. And to be fair, he was, because a lot of them lost on this fucking card, moving forward. But Borislav Nikolic, he's a very goofy, like weird, but very powerful striker. I was expecting him to get a finish over Mark Vologdin. Maybe a lesser fighter would have been finished. Mark Vologdin's got a very tough chin. But round one, he really finished Borislav Nikolic. He put him on the immediately in round one with a big hook as Borislav came in and started going for like a front choke, maybe a guillotine or something like that. And Borislav was trying to fight hands, and Vologdin was kneeing him in the face over and over again. So Vologdin actually ended up having a decent first round. Even though not much happened, he definitely won the first, and they ended up kind of pinned in a north-south position for the first round. With both guys getting some takedowns, and Nikolic not really being able to get going. The corner calms him down. Round two, very close round, to be fair, but Borislav was landing the better shots throughout the round, and he got taken down by Vologdin and nearly had his rear naked choke sunk in. But he immediately reversed it and ended up on top for quite some time. Vologdin kicks him off. Borislav popping him with the jab throughout the round. I actually feel like Nikolic got wobbled towards the end of the second. And if he would have had a worse poker face, maybe he would have lost this fight. It was actually pretty competitive in round two. But he ended up landing some pretty good jabs throughout the second round. But I swear Vologdin caught him in round two, and it kind of looked like Nikolic didn't like it at all. But he had a good poker face. Very close round. You don't know if he really was badly hurt or not. He wasn't badly hurt anyway, but it was just kind of... There was a second round two that Vologdin tagged him with where you were like, oh. But before that, it was just Nikolic landing the better shots at range. And then round three, he beat the shit out of Vologdin. Went for a finish, teeing off on him against the cage. Very open defensively, though, is Nikolic. I don't know how far he's going to go because bantamweights are very very sharp in what they do. So he could be in for some trouble if he doesn't but you know, he beat up on Vologdin in the 3rd round. Went for some submission attempts with the guillotine. Vologdin wasn't having it. But at the end of the round, he did put Vologdin out. This went to a decision, unanimous in favor of Borislav Nikolic. But he did put out Vologdin at the end of the 3rd round. He had a rear naked choke, locked in, no hooks, so he didn't really have the leverage for it. But he put Vologdin out at the end of that round. Vologdin was like face first on the canvas, not moving. Maybe you could say, oh, you're so defeated by the feeling of the loss that he just couldn't get up. But that should have been a submission win. If you are out at the bell, you're out. That should just be how it works. But either way, Vologdin survives to a decision, I guess. And Nikolic advances and wins his UFC debut. We move on.
With TSTC Online, your education is to adapt to the schedule you control.
Michael Oliveira is a giant fucking power punching machine. Orban Elliott was supposed to go into his big bag of tricks and survive the first 3 minutes. Did my race tier list video of the UFC not do anything for some loss for Orban Elliott? We get through the first 2 minutes, okay? We chop at the legs, we throw some kicks at the arms, we move around, and then we do a smirk or a crafty grin at 3 minutes in, and it's go time, dude. But no, Michael Oliveira is a powerful dude. He's fucking massive for the division as well. He's a ton of weight. I saw a bunch of pictures of just him looking like an absolute fucking drawn out skeleton. But he's a massive dude. And like he's cool, he's not skinny. He's like another Morales just into this division, but maybe not as tall. And he put away Orban Elliott, dude. Put him away, caught him over the top, stung him with a jab early, I believe. And Orban got back up, tried shooting a couple of takedowns, couldn't get him, and Oliveira just stung him over the top with a right hand. And then followed up with ground and pound afterwards, dude. Nasty finish from Michael Oliveira over Orban Elliott. I tried to believe. Maybe if it would have got out the first round, it would have been a different story. But he's a dangerous puncher, is Michael Oliveira. Very dangerous matchup for Orban Elliott to take on a 2-fight losing streak. In hindsight, a retarded move. But, hey, some people are here to fight and take on the dangerous tests. Some people aren't, and sometimes it fucking backfires big time, dude. Michael Oliveira gets a nasty debut win over Orban Elliott. One more chance, Dana, please. Just one more chance, dude. Can a brother get a Gilbert Urbina matchup? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We move on. Ludovic Klein versus Tafik Masayev. Very impressive from Tafik Masayev. Tafik ages just a number Masayev, as he always says, while looking like that. But yeah, Tafik Masayev, dirty cunt, hate him after his debut. Well, not debut, but his fight with Ignacio Bahamondes. Despicable person. But he fought this one clean. Very clean fight against Ludovic Klein. And he outstruck him on the feet, you know. He didn't really take grappling into the game here. Like, he didn't score a takedown. He only attempted one of them. And he just out-popped Ludovic Klein on the feet. Round one, he was swinging inside low kicks. And Ludovic Klein didn't really have an answer for it, even though I'm seeing here that he landed more strikes. That can't be right. He landed more strikes in round one than Masayev did. I don't think that's right. I mean, maybe. But I thought Masayev landed the shots that mattered in round one at least, right? And the inside low kicks were like, that can't be right. I feel like Masayev landed more than Klein did in round one, but maybe I'm off. It was still a competitive round. But Masayev was the one pushing forward, stinging Klein on the chin, making him stumble backwards after some right hands, landing that inside low kick. Klein did have some moments, though. It was a competitive round, but I thought Masayev led the dance pretty well. And in round two, Klein started getting off with some shots, some good combos, but Masayev stayed in there. Stayed in there. Looked big out there against Klein as well. You know, we've seen Klein against Rebecki, where Klein's like the rangy longer fighter, and I thought it would look somewhat even in the size dynamic here, that Masayev is a massive fighter. And just pushed Klein back, kept the pressure on him, landed some shots. Stunner was a big shot up against the cage towards the end of the round, and finished with some really nasty ground and pound. Solid win from Masayev. I'm still wishing for his demise, but great win by Masayev. On the feet, if he would have actually defended his takedowns pretty well. And Masayev just didn't give him any room on the feet to work kicks or anything. Klein would land some kicks and some knees to the body, but Masayev was just stinging him with punches and staying pretty defensively responsible. So, good striking fight from Tafik Masayev. We move on. Milos Janicic versus Noah Gugnon. I went with Noah Gugnon. I think ball knowers did go with Noah Gugnon here. Milos Janicic was a hype coming up. People were pretty amped up for his debut in that region. He had a bunch of fights, like some dirty boxing and all this type of stuff, and some other things. He was a dangerous striker, and he did look like a dangerous striker in the first round. But after low kicks from Noah Gugnon, or Gugnon, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Noah the Gun. After a couple low kicks, Milos Janicic's leg kind of gave way on him, his rear leg. And yes, it was an injury, but I think it was because of the low kicks of Noah, because he was landing on him, and Milos Janicic was leaning so far over his own lead leg that the second he was forced to put weight on the back one, it was just not in a position to hold him. You know? It wasn't like a situation where two guys are just moving around and then boom, one of their leg explodes when they throw something or they do something. It was like Gugnon was chopping his lead leg, and when Janicic had to like up on his rear one, it was still in the position of him like launching overhands and trying to get to the chin of Noah Gugnon. So tough for Milos Janicic. His legs cooked. Noah Gugnon chopped his legs. Didn't really get hit by anything too clean on the feet early. Took down Milos Janicic and beat the shit out of him on the ground. Getting a submission win. Nasty win by Noah Gugnon. Got the rear naked choke, and that was all she wrote. Great win by Noah Gugnon. And he said on the mic, "I just finished your comrade," or something like that. I don't remember what he said, but he had a bit of a bad guy moment on the mic, so some aura points there. We move on. Vlasto Kepo versus Gilbert Urbina. Gilbert Urbina in Big 2026. Vlasto Kepo, we always knew he was a dangerous power striker and not much else. That's been able to beat Urbina many times before. But Urbina toughed out some damage early. Got hit with a bunch of shots. Not too many, I guess, in hindsight. But it looked like he was on the back foot getting hit with the majority of them. Maybe like 7-1 in big shots early. And then he stung Vlasto Kepo. I was literally saying it while Kepo was stunning. He's so open defensively, and then bang. Urbina stings him with a shot on the back foot. Kepo goes down, and Urbina beats the shit out of him with ground and pound for a TKO finish in round 1. I will say, great win by Gilbert Urbina. Gilbert Urbina victory in 2026. The guy literally is known for just losing non-stop. Crazy victory from him. New look as well. Maybe it's a new Urbina. But Vlasto Kepo, this physique is not what I saw on the regional scene, dude. You are a roid merchant on the regional scene, perhaps? Question mark. I'm asking a question. If you look up pictures of Vlasto Kepo and the way he looked on the regional scene, this is not what we ordered, dude. This is not what was advertised. This soft-bodied guy that came out there in his UFC debut. So, listen, man, you're gonna get found out. You're gonna get found out, and you're gonna get fraud checked by Gilbert Urbina, of all people. So, good win from Urbina, dude. Big underdog pulls it off. Vlasto Kepo loses. We move on. Dusko Todorovic versus Robert Valentin. I went with Robert Valentin by submission. over Dusko Todorovic. I could also have seen a TKO. I can't remember what I said specifically, but Robert Valentin's got really nasty guillotines and front chokes. You can't shoot lousy takedowns against him. And Dusko Todorovic is just so finishable in so many moments of the fight. On the feet, he's very chinnable. In the grappling sequences, he's very vulnerable in the way that he shoots in to give up that guillotine or to give up a Das or an anaconda choke. And Robert Valentin, even though he's been hit and miss in his career, if you give him a finish, he'll take it every time. Like, he's a jump for a finish type of guy. It costed him against Ryan Loder, but this time he was more patient. He got position, Dusko Todorovic reversed it, and then Robert Valentin reversed him back. And he actually nearly had Dusko Todorovic in like a standing guillotine in round 1. This isn't the picture of it, but yeah, this was round 1. He nearly picked him up in a standing guillotine. Medic did save the night, correct, by the way. We'll get to him in a second, but he nearly badly caught him in a standing guillotine. And then just a couple reversals and scrambles on the ground, and Robert Valentin was always one step ahead of Todorovic. Anytime Todorovic scrambled, Robert Valentin was in a better position and just got it done. Really nasty win, really nasty finish. Sunk in the guillotine deep, and Dusko Todorovic tapped. And then he gave a speech afterwards how similar they are and how, you know, I always find that very humiliating for the loser, but Dusko was a decent sport about it, I guess. Probably his last fight in the UFC. And for Robert Valentin, he's got some momentum together. I think he's pretty decent. You know, he had that fight with Teba Gutierrez after his mum died, and he just looked like a shell of himself in the first round. But when he's switched on, he can be a pretty tricky finisher in the middleweight division, so good win from Robzilla. We move on. Alexander Rakic versus Marcin fucking Tybura, dude. Rakic wins the fight very clearly. Round 2 was actually reasonably competitive. The commentary was talking about what Tybura needs to do, but Rakic did not really do much in the second round, and it made it so that Tybura, also not doing much, made it quite even. Round 1, very clear to Rakic. He out low kicked Tybura. He swung a lot in combination early, but he's so low in punch power. It's remarkable. For a 6'4" athlete like Alexander Rakic, he has negative punch power. I don't think we've ever seen him score a KO with a punch. He caught Devin Clark with like a back fist with his forearm. I don't know if we've ever seen Rakic actually hurt someone with a punch. This is why we got bamboozled into the Yuri Great Chin, what's it called, conspiracy. But first round, Rakic picking away at Tybura. Tybura crafty, getting blobbish. Round 2, Tybura makes it a bit closer, but I still gave it to Alexander Rakic. Close round though, and shit to watch, man. Such low output, no big shots from Rakic. I felt like he should have finished Tybura here, man. I believe in Rakic as a technical fighter. Surely you should be chopping up Marcin Tybura's legs in this fight at a bare minimum. Round 3, Rakic did enough to get ahead early and started fast. Landed some elbows in a clinch. Tybura landed one back on him that cut him open. And then for the last 3.5 minutes of round 3, he's pushing Tybura up against the cage. It was really uneventful to watch. And he really soaked in the victory. I don't know. Shout out to Rakic, but people are saying it here. Bro had a competitive fight with a 40-year-old gatekeeper, and he's acting like he won the title. But, you know, yeah, he really soaked in the victory, but I thought, man, is Tom really that good compared to these guys? Because I felt like this should have been a nice statement performance from him. And he did win, but he just looked like the most shredded MMA blob in UFC history somehow, which was really weird. We move on up the card to another fight, which was, I got this one wrong, Jan Blachowicz versus Navajo Sterling. I guess the odds were correct. And I know there's a lot of people out there. First of all, amazing first round finish by Navajo Sterling. Heartbreaking as a Jan Blachowicz fan. Also knowing that Navajo Sterling is Jerusalem affiliated is also quite a rewarding feeling. I'm a little bit confused emotionally here. But this was a really nasty finish from Navajo Sterling. I didn't believe he was going to do it against Jan Blachowicz. I thought the odds were disrespectful. I've seen Navajo Sterling. This was the easiest fight of his career. I know he got caught early. But he ain't done that to a lot of light heavyweights, but he rose to the occasion. And sometimes that's what it takes for fighters, you know, to just shed off that I am expected to do well vibe. You know what I mean? Like I'm expected to go out there and get a first round KO of this guy. And then it doesn't happen. But in this fight, it was kind of like a fuck it, we ride. You know what I mean? Let's see what fucking happens, dude. Jan Blachowicz, couple weeks notice, I've been on holiday in Serbia. Let's fucking go for it, dude. And then he ended up shining big time. He looked sharp on the feet early with his kicks. Jan was checking a lot of them, but Sterling was just going shin to shin with him. Landed some good kicks early. Jan stung him with a left hook to his eye. And Sterling kind of took a knee for a second. But I don't think he was hurt that badly. It was just a shot that caught him. And then bang, Navajo Sterling catches Jan Blachowicz on the pipe with the right hand. Jan Blachowicz going for his left hook. Straight punches beat looping punches, dude. The Weasel told us years ago. Navajo Sterling gets a first round finish over Jan Blachowicz. And very important to know, in the middle, and this is a crazy thing that happened, in the middle of Jan Blachowicz, and by the way, nasty grounding. Split open Jan with some elbows on bottom, landed massive shots in the guard of Jan Blachowicz, and just finished him off there and then. In the middle of Jan Blachowicz sinking to the canvas, he became old and washed up. It was crazy. You guys should have been there for it, dude. He became old and washed up immediately as Navajo started hitting him on the chin. And what I mean by that is,
she's so hard, bro. Like a lot of people pushing me up, bro. I need it. Almost there. We fucked up. I can't move this somewhere. That's not the reason. Like that makes it kind of more true. Touch each other, so technically, even when it don't count. Can you touch it? It's not Miami, DBL, it's fucking Miami, man. Queens. What's better than East Texas? Bro, literally anywhere else, bro. Texas. West Texas. South Texas is pretty sick. But that's only because it's right next to Oklahoma. I'm pretty good on. I'll talk to y'all later.
All stations. We are under attack at point